What's up, guys? It's TCGDuelist Jacob here, and I'm going to be showing you a Yubel deck list. I recently made this for in December, so it's still not complete, but I'll just show you what I got so far. I mean, I recommend you could add like Hand and the Fitness and Phoenix on the Fitness, whatever it's called. But here we go. We're gonna start off with two Yubels. Obviously, those are staples. Then two Terra Incarnates and one Ultimate Nightmare. Now I'll be explaining what for these cards on the way on this video. And we got more staples here. 3 Mystic Tomatoes. These cards will be your staples for getting Yubel. And just set them face down, they'll be destroyed. We got one Dark Grepher, just for like discarding. This deck is mostly made up of sending Yubel to the grave with Foolish Burial, which you'll see in this deck, and some other cards that will special summon from the graveyard and get Terra Incarnate on the field. So yeah. One Neo-Spacian Grand Mole. He's just in there like for stalling. Like your opponent says has like a what's it called? Let's say a Blue Eyes White Dragon, something like that. Blue Eyes. Just like if you only have like just summon him and attack your Blue Eyes, and that's it. Attack their Blue Eyes, and that's it. So yeah. One, I have trouble saying this name, but Kais the Shadow Monarch, whatever his name is. Yeah, he's in here. I actually like him. Pretty good for darks, for tribute summons, and for banishing dark monsters. One Spirit Reaper for stalling and attacking directly for discarding cards, so your opponent will be left with like no cards in hand, and then you'll be able to finish him. One Lava Golem. Let's say if you're like, I like having this in my deck because if I'm going against, let's say, Heretics or Six Samurais or anything like that, they summon Xian on the field, or get Autumn, or Red Eyes Darkest Metal Dragon on the field, or something like that. I get very lucky to have them in my hand because I get to just special summon their side of the field, and their own cards just get like useless. So yeah. One, I recommend two calculators, but I am not complete with this deck yet, so like I would say two calculators. But the reason I have him in here is because he gains 300 attack for the combined levels of all monsters on my side of the field. So say you get Call Haunted, you get like two Call Haunted phases on Call Haunted on Yubel, and let's say you have Ultimate Nightmare on the field. Normal summon the calculator, he will have like around like 8,000, 6,000 attack. So yeah. One Phantom of Chaos. You have any trouble with him in this deck? I mean, sometimes I pull him in my hand. Sometimes I thank God that I have him in my deck, because it could actually screw my opponent over with my attacks. And I could just like, if I'm that desperate, just banish like the first form of Yubel, and do something like Dark Hole. I don't know, something. I might take him out. I'll see what I can do. But yeah. One Mad Archfiend. Yeah, this guy is like more of attacker. If this card attacks a defense position monster, then you take piercing damage. And another thing what I like about this card is that if it is declared as an attack target, it is just changed to defense. That's all. Just to defense. We have one Grave Squirmer. See? Star rare. I like him in here because, again, say the opponent runs 6 samurais or heretics or Zect or something, anything that, like, especially some of his best cards in the world. You know, I just like set him face down this way or whatever, and they attack, bam, destroy, pop your card, that's it. So yeah. One, Gorse, Emissary of Darkness. I wouldn't recommend in here in this deck. Probably Trag also, Tragodia. But yeah, I like him in here, especially one token. They attack me with 5-headed dragons, special summon one token with 5,000 attack. Then I'll destroy it, and then I'll attack with Gorse. So yeah. We got one dad, one Dark on Dragon. Yeah, so like 3 Dark Monsters in my graveyard. Special summon. Like, I mean, this card does not apply that. I get to use it once per turn, so I can like use this infinite amount of times. One card trooper for trying to mail out Yubel or send my cards to the graveyard to special summon Dark on Dragon. And get to draw one card if it's destroyed. We got 2 Wing Karibos for stalling. Sometimes you might not get the best hands with the Yubel deck, so like you might pull one of him, and you might actually be thankful because, well, he just like stalls for you. He's like Spirit Reaper and Lava Golem. Because this deck maintains installing for you to be on the field. And once certain card gets on the field, that's where everything turns pretty. So spells, we got 1, 2 MSTs. Yeah. Pop the cards, pop spell trap cards, anything easy. We got 1 Foolish Burial for Yubel, sent to the grave, special summon with Monster Reborn or something like that. We got 1 Scapegoat. I mean, I actually recommended Scapegoat in here because what if you got like Yubel on the first form of Yubel in the field? Man, you got no monsters to tribute. Scapegoat. I mean, this card implies about tribute summons, but it's not. This card does not apply about tributes for an effect. So like yeah, so you could just tribute all your monsters. You get to stall a little bit longer. Maybe draw more cards for attacking. Anything. You got 1 Dark Hole, destroying Yubel, something staple of every deck. Heavy Storm, another staple in every deck. Monster Reborn, another staple. Book of Moon. I mean, sometimes in some duels I get very tired that I gotta keep tributing monsters and everything. So if I got Yubel in the field, just set them. Probably like stall longer and everything. I mean, I haven't won many duels with this. And 1 card destruction. Like, you're not satisfied with your hand. You got like these 2 Yubels on your hand or something like that. You got both of them. Just discard them to the graveyard. Eventually, you'll pull Call the Haunted or something, or Monster Reborn. We got 1 Torrential Tribute for destroying the Yubel. And if you want to get Terra Incarnate or Ultimate Nightmare the field. 7 Tools of the Bandit. I mean, this deck, sometimes you don't want your Terra Incarnate to get destroyed, because that's like the main purpose in every deck. In my opinion, I prefer Terra Incarnate as the best card, so they destroy if like you attack with, let's say, Mad Archfiend or something, or Dark on Dragon. They have Magic Cylinder or something. Yeah, play this one. You pay 1,000, negated. I mean, not Magic Cylinder. Mirror Force. There you go. Pay 1,000, negate. Your Terra Incarnate is not destroyed. 1 Battle Mania. I prefer like 2. Yeah, 2. Recommend 2, but this deck is not complete yet. Remember that. Just like play this during their standby phase. You control a Yubel. All their monsters are force attack. Let's say they got a 5-headed dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, Stardust, or a Colossal Fighter or something. Guess what? You're gonna have to attack my monster now. We got 1 Mirror Force for protection, for stalling, because you don't get your right amount cards. 1 Magic Cylinder. for stalling also. Take damage for them. Solemn Warning. I would prefer to get a Solemn Judgment in here if you want replacement. If you could get Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment, it doesn't really matter. So yeah. One Bottomless Trap Hole. So like they get going against erratics or anything like that. Not six samurais. Just erratics or let's say photon deck, something like that. Yeah, especially play this banish their Galaxy Eyes or their Autumn something. Here are the cards that revive from the grave, and these are 2 of them in reverse. Yeah. Say you send Yubel to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from 1,000 with 1,000 attack from your graveyard, and once it's your turn, you can change them to defense. This card is destroyed, and so is Yubel. So that's like an automatic Terra Incarnate right there. I don't have that much trap, so 1, 2, 3 Call of Haunteds. I actually recommend 3 Call of Haunteds, yeah. Especially summon Yubel. Anything. As long as you get to destroy them fast. So yeah. This is the Yubel deck, and I would recommend replace any of those cards with probably 2 Hand in Nephthys and 2 Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, and probably like 2 Tribute to the Dooms or something, so you could destroy Yubel. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like below and subscribe.